So before moving to forward, let me introduce our next speaker, Dr. Ajit Singh Naosekpam. Dr. Ajit Singh Naosekpam is working as an independent consultant in Southeast Asia for BamCore. After completing his PhD in biotechnology in 2012 from Institute of Himalayan Bioresource Technology, that is IHBT Palampur, Himachal Pradesh in India, he worked as Senior Scientist D with DST-Centre for Policy Research at Panjab University, Chandigarh from 2014 to 18. He has published many research papers, submitted 23 gene sequences to Gene Bank National Center for Biotechnology Information USA. Dr. Ajit is passionate about utilization of bamboo for industrial applications. Just for the information of our audience, I have worked with Dr. Ajit for last 3 years, and he has a great hold on policy matters as well as on bamboo sectors. So we personally and professionally has learned a lot from you, sir. We are glad and privileged to have you today as our guest speaker. So the virtual stage is yours, sir. Now, please go ahead,
Thank you so,
Dr. Ajit
thank you
Singh.
so much, Mamta, for the warm introduction, and special thanks to Professor Nirmala for inviting me for this talk. And it's a humbling experience to share the platform with Sanjeev Ji. They are giants in application of bamboo industry in India, and we are just trying to follow their footsteps. And I'm very grateful to share the platform with them. So right now, I'm going to share uh, a presentation about bamboo, strand woven bamboo. Bamboo is a material that is that gives environmental benefit from many different angles. First of all, it is very fast growing. It grows very fast, and it is the fastest growing plant in the world. By fast growing, we also imply that it absorbs lot of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere at a very fast pace. So it acts as a carbon trap or a carbon sink for the atmosphere, and it's very helpful in combating change and global warming. And since it is a plant derived material, bamboo is 100% biodegradable. So overall, bamboo is a very environmentally friendly material. The yield is, if you compare the yield of bamboo with cotton, only 10% of the area is required to produce the same biomass that is produced by cotton. And it grows naturally. It doesn't need to be fertilizers or pesticides, doesn't need to be applied for its growth. And in India, I find that most of the bamboo that is being utilized is from the forest bamboo, and there is very little plantation. If we go for plantation, yes, there are some amendments or fertilizers that need to be added. But since bamboo is highly resistant to many plant pathogens due to its structure of high silica and lignin content, so it is from the plant pathological point of view also, it is very hardy type of plant. And it doesn't require a lot of irrigation, a lot of water requirement. So bamboo can be classified as a not a thirsty plant, but it thrives on the amount of rain that receives during the annual season. And it is very soil friendly. Soil friendly by means is that if we compare with wood, we need to harvest the wood by cutting the wood, and it needs to be replanted. And wood requires a plantation time of a minimum 30 to 40 years to be harvestable, but bamboo can be harvested in a cycle of 3 to 5 years. And once it is cut, the rhizome part of the bamboo remains within the soil, and the rhizome grows into a new bamboo, and the harvesting cycle can be continued. So from all aspects, bamboo is a plant that has got various benefits to the environment. So coming down to the traditional use of bamboo, bamboo has been used for thousands of years in the area where bamboo is grown. I come from Manipur, where bamboo has been, the utilization of bamboo has been integrated from the very early stage to the means it is utilized as a poor man's timber, and its utilities varied. We use basket or wickers or small uh, baskets for daily utility, and we also use bamboo for supporting plants in agricultural applications. And the bamboo slips are also used for incense sticks. And there are many traditional houses by using flattened bamboo culm. Traditional houses you can see if you roam around northeastern India, in Nagaland, in Arunachal Pradesh, in Manipur. Bamboo integrated with mud or bamboo alone, flattened bamboo is used as a traditional building material. And in the contemporary modern construction industry, bamboo is routinely used as a scaffolding material, and it is also used as a firewood nearby the forest. The forest people will harvest the bamboo and dry it, and it is used as a firewood. Apart from this, there are thousands of utility that is being used uh, from harvesting bamboo. And coming down to the contemporary uses of bamboo, bamboo is a very versatile material, and it can be used in very varied applications, starting from material for personal care, hygiene, health, for home furniture, for items of locomotion, for biofuels, and all those things. So you can see bamboo spectacles, bamboo watches, and cosmetic brushes made from bamboo, and nutraceutical bamboo tea, and bamboo salt. There are a varied, unlimited utilization of bamboo. And presently, bamboo fabric is also used to make bamboo clothing. And like the mobile phones, the outer covering of the mobile phones can also be manufactured from bamboo. And household utility like sofa, like table, chairs, and bamboo flooring, the utility is limitless. And so coming down to the subject of today, by strain woven bamboo we mean bamboo timber that is being manufactured from bamboo strands. The best part of using strand woven technology is that it can use a variety of bamboo species, irrespective of the wall thickness, straightness, comb size, or knot characters. If we use bamboo strips for making bamboo furniture or bamboo board or bamboo walls or any, there is a restriction on the bamboo species, because we need to have a uniform thickness, a straight bamboo, or the culm size needs to be uniform. So in strand woven bamboo, we can utilize various species irrespective of the wall thickness. And the finished products, the strand woven finished products can be utilized as walls, it can be utilized as floors, doors, furniture, structural beams, or different housewares. And it unlocks the economic potential of bamboo rich area in high bamboo diversity areas. So moving ahead with bamboo timber, the main components of bamboo timber are bamboo fiber as well as glue. The initial starting material for bamboo should be mature, that means 3 to 5 years old. If we use immature bamboo, the end product, the quality and the end product will be compromised, because due to the uneven lignification of the bamboo material. And after harvesting, the processing of the bamboo should begin within 7 to 10 days to avoid fungal discoloration. Once the fungal discoloration seeps in, the color of the bamboo fiber changes. Maybe it may change to light blue, dark blue, or brownish color, and it impacts negatively on the final product. There are two ways of pressing. One is called the cold press. As the name indicates, the cold press doesn't need high temperature to press the bamboo beams. And another is the hot press, where the platens are the heated platens are used according to the end product. The temperature may range to 130 to 120, 130 to 140 degrees Celsius. And in the cold press, the beams are created. In hot press, panels are created. So we will try to understand the process how the bamboo, strand woven bamboo is being manufactured. First of all, after harvesting the bamboo, we process the cut bamboo culm into the desired length by using the cross cutting machine. So the cross cutting machine, suppose we are trying to manufacture a bamboo board of 8 feet by 4 feet, we cut the bamboo at the length of, we keep around 3 or 4 inches of bamboo extra. So we cut around 8 feet 4 inches, and then we move to the splitter. The splitter will separate the bamboo into different uh, independent splits, and then after splitting the knot removal and the slicing machine, at this stage the epidermis of the bamboo, the silica rich material of the bamboo is being removed, because the silica is impervious to the glue, and the inner part of the knot is also removed, and then slicing is done to process the bamboo splits into very thin slices. And after slicing, we subject the bamboo slices to a crushing machine. The crushing machine, the main purpose of the crushing machine is that we segregate the different bamboo strands, and it is being crushed. That means this, most of the shell sap is removed at this stage. And after crushing, we can go to two different type of processing. One is by water boiling. We subject the crushed slices through water boiling. Water boiling removes the uh, soluble carbohydrates, and it is helpful in raising the durability of the final product. By removing the soluble carbohydrates, it becomes impervious to fungal rot and insect bites, because most of the pathogens or the insects that comes to attack the bamboo material means takes advantage of the soluble carbohydrates and thrives on it. And the next, the alternative that can be done is carbonization. In carbonization, we use high steam pressure as well as high temperature to burn out the soluble carbohydrate. And in this process, the natural color of the bamboo is lost, and the color, the end product of the color can range from light brown to dark brown to according to the temperature subject and the temperature that we use and the time of carbonization. So after both this method, we use a dryer to bring down the humidity of the bamboo material to around 8 to 10%. And after drying, we subject the bamboo strips to glue dipping. Here, the bamboo slices are subjected to glue, and we dip the glue in such a way that the glue is attached to the bamboo slices in a uniform manner. And after glue dipping, it is subjected to another round of drying, so that the glue is dried and can be pressed. After tunnel drying, it goes to a pressing machine where high pressure is being used, and the temperature can also be used to make the glue dry. And after pressing, it is subjected to finishing. By finishing, I mean molding, sanding, and cutting into the desired pieces. So next, we'll try to understand the process a little bit more by illustration of the machines used. The first one that I'm showing on the screen is the cutter. And the cutter, the cutting saw is a revolving saw, and then it cuts the bamboo culm into the desired length. After cutting to a desired length, we use the mechanical splitter. It splits the bamboo culm into different strips. After stripping, it goes to the slicer or the knot removal machine. The external and the internal part of the bamboo is being removed, and it is sliced into, in the second round, it is sliced into very thin slices. And after slicing, we do the crushing. The crushing remove means makes the bamboo strands independent, And after crushing, we are bifurcating the process into two parts. One is carbonization, it goes inside the carbonization chamber, and another one is boiling in water. So after these two alternative steps, we subject the bamboo slices to tunnel dryer, where the humidity is being reduced to around 8 to 10%, and then it is subjected to the glue dipping tank. After glue dipping, it is again subjected to drying machine by which uses a conveyor-based dryer. After dryer, we put the material on a plate, and then it is pressed on this hot press. After hot press, the margin and after cooling, it requires the board requires to be cooled, and after cooling and bringing it down to the room temperature, the margins of the bamboo panel are being made regular, and after sanding and many different painting process, the final product is being produced. So at the right hand side of the last picture, the natural bamboo color is seen. It is processed through the boiling method, and starting from the second one from the right, it is produced by the carbonization method. The carbonization, as you see, changes the color of the bamboo board, and it adds to the aesthetic value of the bamboo. So basic requirements if we want to set up a strand woven bamboo factory is the factory should be approximately 4,000 square meters and 9-meter high, and a single span building is required. And the local construction needed should be dipping tank for glue, then boiling tank for bamboo. Drying tunnels not need to be constructed on site, and the drying chambers and the foundations of the pressed machinery should be constructed on site. Coming to the manpower required, approximately 80 workers are needed per shift. Per shift comprises of around 8 hours, and this should include one production manager who will oversee the overall production going on in this factory, and two trained technician, and the technician should be one should be trained in the chemical part, and one can be of the mechanical side, and the remaining workforce can be divided into 50% of unskilled labor and 50% of skilled labor. And other utilities may be electrical powers required, around 700 kilowatts of connected load is required, and steam boiler is also required, and compressed air for using the dryer for utility in the dryer is also required. So in conclusion, I would like to say that the end product of the bamboo timber is very attractive and has a very warm and comfortable feel about it. It is harder and more stable than hardwood timbers. If we compare with hardwood timbers, the overall density of the hardwood timbers ranges from around zero point 0.5 to zero point 0.6 to zero point 0.7. But if you test this compressed bamboo board, the density can raise to around 1.1 to 1.3. So it is heavier than water, and it is very stable material. And as we have seen in our earlier slides, it is eco-friendly, it is a very renewable resource, and it provides income to developing countries. And due to the rising cost of timber, rising cost by rising cost I mean also the environmental cost also, because harvesting timber that has grown for around 60 to 70 years, and if you want to replace the timber, you need a waiting period of another 50 to 60 years. So that is not a sustainable uh, what to say environmental cost. So looking at various aspects, bamboo is becoming cost competitive, looking at the economical side, looking at the environmental side. And strand woven bamboo is a wonderful alternative to timber due to its beauty, its environmental benefits, and economic competitiveness. Thank you so much for your attention.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us about the aspect of bamboo, like its applications, technologies associated, its utility, etc., and the policy perspective. And we will surely connect with you for your guidance for the skill development and scope of entrepreneurship in this domain. We'll surely connect personally with you, sir. Thanks a
Thank you
lot.
so much.
Yeah, all right. So thank you so much, sir.